for joining us this evening. My name is Sarah Davis, and I am the project manager for the WaterSmart meter project. I am joined by Rachel Coolis, who is part of our marketing and education and outreach team. We are going to host a workshop today on the WaterSmart meters for the city of Oceanside. Rachel will be our moderator, so she's going to be looking at all of the questions that come in. So feel free to go ahead and ask your questions in the Q&A section at the bottom of your screen as they come up. And we will do a Q&A portion at the end of the workshop. I am going to cover an overview of what the WaterSmart meter program is, a description of how the new meters would be installed, and at the end we will go over the Q&A. So let's go ahead and get started. So let me begin by explaining what the WaterSmart meters are. Once the technology is installed at your home or business, it will accurately read your water use, and it offers our customers some real-time water use data. The technology encrypts the water use information and remotely sends it to a secure and safe wireless network. It will provide online access to our customers via the city's WaterSmart customer portal. This is a portal that we've had for several years, so some of you already might be registered. And then we are also replacing all of the meters throughout the city of Oceanside, which is a very large undertaking that will take a couple of years. So let's talk about the safety of the WaterSmart meters. I know that's a big concern for everyone. The city carefully selected the meters that we are using because they are safe. The water use data is sent wirelessly from the meter using an encrypted low-powered radio signal that's operating in the 900 megahertz license frequency with a peak output of 1 watt. So it's a very low encrypted radio signal. The meters are compliant with the Federal Communications Health and Safety standards. The radio frequency of the new WaterSmart meter is much lower than many household devices. As you can see here on the screen, it's much lower than a microwave, than everyone's favorite cell phone, and even baby monitors. So the meter transmits for only a millisecond at a time, and so it communicates for less than 1 minute every day. It's also very important to note that this meter is also oftentimes located on the street, so far away from the home, and then buried underground. So that also tampers with some of that, or tempers the signal received from your meter. The WaterSmart customer portal is an important part of this WaterSmart meter upgrade. So let's explain that a little bit as well. The portal is a free, private, and secure online platform for all water utility customers. The only person that is able to sign into your customer portal is the account holder for the utility water bill. It allows you to view water use currently, as well as view your historical basis. Like I said, we have been the water utilities customers have been able to see WaterSmart data for a while. So if you log in and you've had your current residence for several years, you'll be able to go back and see that historical data. The portal will also enable you to track and compare water use, and that will help you monitor your water use and potentially plan for less in the future. The portal will also provide leak alerts, which means that you will be able to be notified of a potential leak at your property several days instead of once a month like you were before when you were receiving your water bill. It also provides personalized recommendations for how you can improve your water use and reduce overall water consumption at your property. And finally, the portal sends important information about the WaterSmart meter upgrade. Moving forward, all of your notifications regarding the install will be done through the WaterSmart customer portal. Your privacy is also very important to the city of Oceanside. Your household's water use and timing of that use is private and secure. It is important to note that the WaterSmart meters will only track the total water use every hour. It does not track when you're using it to the minute or 15-minute increments. It reads your meter once an hour. Your water use data is then sent wirelessly from the WaterSmart meter, and that is encrypted. So it doesn't have locations or address titles or anything like that. Customers will set up an individual account, which will require a private password to access your information. So like I said, the utility holder is the only one that will have access to that information. And city staff will not be investigating or reviewing individual customers' hourly data unless, specifically assisting a customer. The city, a big part of the WaterSmart meter project, along with the WaterSmart customer portal, is to enhance and streamline the city's customer service needs, and that includes increasing our transparency to the customers. So by utilizing the WaterSmart meter along with the WaterSmart customer portal, you are able to view your personal water use and able to detect and adjust your water use more frequently. This allows you to kind of better understand where your monthly bill will go and address any unnoticed leaks and prevent any potentially causing damage, from your walls, foundations, or landscaping. The automated meter reading also enables water customers to be proactive on their water conservation and react faster to any unforeseen or unnoticed leaks. A lot of times, you're seeing your usage at the end of the month, so you are looking at it in a unit, which is 748 gallons. Utilizing the WaterSmart customer portal, you are now able to view your daily gallons. So that also is very helpful for just adjusting things like your irrigation use and seeing if you're able to cut back. So it allows you to kind of view your overall use a little bit more clear than once a month. There are also many benefits to the WaterSmart meter project to the city. I've mentioned a few, but we'll go over them again. It does enhance and streamline our customer service. So we're able to provide more information to our customers on a daily basis, as well as answer some questions directly through the WaterSmart customer portal. We are replacing aging infrastructure. Most of the water meters throughout the city of Oceanside are over 10 years old and have reached their useful life. The city is also reducing staff time and saving money by discontinuing in-person meter reading. On top of that, that also provides a benefit to the city by reducing our environmental impact to city operations by not deploying trucks to read everybody's meter daily. We provide greater transparency of water use to our customers, and we are saving water by identifying leaks within a couple of days instead of once a month. So we're saving water, and that's especially important as we're going into the drought conditions that we are in currently. And it also works with the city's WaterSmart customer portal, which we've had for several years. So we were able to utilize an existing software that works with our meters and benefits our customers. While there are many benefits to the city, there are also many benefits to our customers when you combine the WaterSmart meter with the WaterSmart customer portal. I know it is a little bit confusing to know the difference between the WaterSmart meter and portal. So on the slide here, we separated that out so you can see the benefits from the meter and then the benefits of the portal. And so I'll go over that now. So the WaterSmart meter accurately measures water entering your home or business every hour. So I said this previously, but again, it is looking at your total water use for that hour. So it reads your meter once an hour and looks at the difference, and then that's what is sending out. So we're not able to tell, what you were doing at 8:20. We are just able to tell how much water was being used between the 8 and 9 hours. So it sends that information safely, securely to our WaterSmart customer portal. It's replacing our aging infrastructure, and then there's no additional cost to the customers to receive this updated meter. The WaterSmart customer portal, it is a private, secure portal for our customers. It offers increased billing transparency for you to be able to view that hourly water use. And you can look at that 24/7. So that's access to you even when the city is closed, and you can look and help investigate a leak even when city staff may not be available. The WaterSmart portal will send leak alerts directly to customers, and customers can set that up to be a text message, a phone call, or an email. You have access to rebates. You have access to a water audit for your property. And coming soon, you will be able to pay your water bill directly online through that portal. And here is a great slide that kind of indicates what is managed by the City of Oceanside and what is the responsibility of the homeowner, and provides a little bit more clarity of why this WaterSmart meter is important. So if you're looking at the water service line, which is shown in the blue line from the house, the WaterSmart meter is where the city's responsibility ends. So everything past that meter is the responsibility of the homeowner. So all the pipes from the meter to the home, and then throughout the property and in your irrigation. So what this meter does is it allows the customer times those systems are something surface if it's small. So this allows, let's talk about businesses will be receiving continuing in-person meter reading. So this cost savings staffing shift is one of the reasons that this project is possible and why all of these meters will be upgraded. The installation is occurring by Concord Utility Services. And you can see a picture of a Concord staffer up in the corner of this slide. They will be uniformed. They have background checks as well as picture identification cards. All of their service vehicles will be white trucks with the Concord Utility logo on them. In addition, they will also have a magnet, which you can see below on this slide, that indicates they are a city contractor for the WaterSmart meter project, along with a phone number that goes directly to the City of Oceanside if there are any questions or problems with the installation process. It is important to note that 100% of the work done by the contractor will be outside at your meter location. There is no need for them to come in to your property or come inside your home or anything like that. It is all 100% by your meter. Next slide, there we go. So a little bit more information on the day of meter installation. So a installer will come and knock on your door. If you are not there, they will leave this a door tag. You can see a picture of what that looks like on the slide. If you are there, they will let you know that they are going to be installing your meter. If it is not a good time because you are in the middle of cooking or doing something, you can let them know. They can move on to their neighbor's house and then come back at a later point that day. You do not need to be present for the upgrade of this meter, but we do ask that your meter is accessible and clean for the contractors. So if it is behind a locked gate, to make sure that is not locked, and then to also make sure that there's no dogs or dogs are confined in a different portion of the yard. as well as not having a blocking vehicle, so nothing's parked on top if it's in an area where vehicles can park. There is a short interruption to service for residential customers. This lasts about 30 minutes or less. So like I said, if you are not able to have an interruption to your water service, they can move on to another location and come back to you later. We do recommend that you run your water for about 5 minutes after installation, just to make sure everything is good and it clears out the line. Sometimes when you stop service and move a meter out, we can get a little bit of stuff going on the line. So it's always a good practice to run and clear that out. So how can you take full advantage of the meter, WaterSmart meter? The number one thing that we are really encouraging to our customers is to enroll in the WaterSmart customer portal. That is where you can really see the benefit of your use. I know I said this a lot, but it helps you manage your water use, and you can see that water use 24/7. This is especially important during times of drought, where you can really see what you're using on a daily basis and kind of overall manage your water. This also helps with your bill. So if you're looking at ways to conserve water, or you're curious about what you're doing, this kind of helps identify potential reductions in landscape, or what you're doing when you're doing loads of laundry. It kind of can see like how that is improving. Sorry. The website to sign up for the WaterSmart customer portal is on this slide as well. It is also linked on the city's website, that you can go from there if you haven't already signed up. It is also important to note that Oceanside is not the first to install these kinds of meters or offer a customer portal. There's been many agencies, both throughout San Diego County as well as the state, that have installed, including right around us. So Olivenhain, which says Encinitas, La Costa area, Fallbrook has done that. We have similar operations in Escondido and in Valley Center and Sacramento, Riverside, and Santa Rosa. So this is a very well used product, and we are excited to provide this service to our customers. So with that, I know we've jumped back and forth a couple of times, but we are now completing our workshop. So if we have any questions, feel free to go ahead and write those in the Q&A or in the chat, and we can go through them.
So Sarah, we already have a question here, which is, I'm paying my bill automatically via credit card. Do I need to reset up another account when this upgrade is done?
Nope, this is no change. If you're already doing anything automatic, it will still remain the same. We are just switching later or soon the website that the automatic or the website that you can pay online through. So it'll be linked from this WaterSmart meter, but there's no changes to the billing system.
And here's another one. How do I know when I'm getting an upgrade?
So you have received a couple notices, which is great and why we are here today. You will also receive another notice via the WaterSmart customer portal. So we encourage you to sign up for that if you haven't already. You will receive an email about a week or so before you get that upgrade. It might be a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, depending on where you are in your cycle. But you will get a notice right before. And then again on that day, they will knock on your front door to let you know.
How soon will I see the use of my WaterSmart meter on my portal?
That's a great question. It does take a couple of days for the water use information to go into your customer portal. It is a little bit of a validation process to make sure everything is working correctly. So we like to say between 2 and 3 days. Sometimes it's faster and sometimes it's a little bit longer, but you can sign in and see that use pretty quickly after it's installed. There's also a slight delay for your daily usage. So you cannot go into WaterSmart customer portal Let's say I went in today, I cannot see my water use information for 2 p.m. this afternoon. There is about a 24 to 48 hour delay in transferring that information over to WaterSmart. So just so everybody knows, but you are able to go read your meter just like you are now currently if you wanted to look at your water use for that day.
And here's another one. If I'm in the shower when the installer comes and I'm not able to answer the door, will the meter be installed while I'm in the shower and turn off the water while I'm in there?
It will not. So if you, the service worker will be knocking on your front door. If you do not answer, they are going to go to the meter box. If you're using water while they're at the meter box, they can see it at the meter that it is operational and there is water being used. So they will not turn the water off and will move on to the next house and then come back at a later point to install that meter.
Okay, you mentioned in your presentation that all notifications will come through the portal. So if I don't sign up for the portal, will I get no notifications about a leak? So customers that have an active email account with the City of Oceanside will receive notifications via email. That is linked through the email addresses that you provided when you started your utility bill. But we want to make sure that you sign up for the WaterSmart customer portal and that you're receiving the information to the emails that best serves you. You know, for me personally, I live in the City of Oceanside. The email that I gave 8 years ago is not the same email that I check regularly. So it's important for me to go on. And I also would prefer a text message. So signing up for the WaterSmart customer portal allows me to edit those preferences and set standards that best serve me. Okay, and this question asks about billing. Do I have to change the way that I bill? Can I still get a paper bill in the mail?
Yes, you can still get your paper bill in the mail. You still will if you have signed up to have paper billing. You will still receive a paper bill in the mail. The new WaterSmart customer portal doesn't change anything about the already existing billing system.
And that's the last question I see posted. Does anyone else have any questions? I'll give you a minute to post something. The way you ask the question is on, I believe it's on the top of the screen, and there's a Q&A and a chat. You can put it in either one of those. Somebody just said thank you. You're welcome.
Great, thank you for coming. And this workshop is being recorded and will be posted online, so you can go back and check it again or rewatch it if you have any additional questions. You can email us or call us at the city. We'd be happy to answer those. I know as new projects come on board, it's always great, or new questions come up, so we're more than happy to answer those through that process. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And we look forward to installing a new meter at your property. So thank you.